Hello, interwebs. Welcome back to Destiny, where I'm going to be showing you where Zer is and what he's selling this week. Today, Zer is over here by the speaker, in one of his two little spots. They're not very far from each other. And let's go see what he's got with him, and if it's worth your time. Okay, so Zer's right over here in his little corner, being all sad.
This is the night.
And he is selling for Titans the Glass House Helmet. Increase melee attack speed, replenish super energy when you get a kill with a grenade, and Blessings of Light and Weapons of Light last longer. It can be very nice as far as the helm goes, with the Blessings of Light and Weapons of Light lasting longer, if you do spec for those, but some of the other Titan exotics kind of outweigh it. If you like it, it can definitely be good, something good to get you to level 32, or even to 31 if you need it. Intellect 110 to 118. That's a alright stat roll. I believe the max for one stat is 128 for helms. So that's okay. For only 13 strange coins, if you guys want to pick that up, that's a pretty good one. Next we have Don't Touch Me. They're gauntlets for the Hunter class. Increase super energy gained from killing minions in darkness, that's always good. Increase your reload speed with special weapons, that's pretty good. And taking damage from a melee makes you briefly invisible. This is what this weapon is based around, and this armor is based around, and it is very good. If I remember correctly, there's actually no cooldown on these, so anytime you get hit, you're gonna go invisible. It basically makes the Abyss in Crota's End kind of a joke. So if you need these, I would recommend picking them up. They're very fun to use. Discipline at 77 to 83. That is a pretty low stat roll. The max for gauntlets is 113. But still, even with the low stat roll, if you guys don't have these, I recommend picking them up, if for no other reason than for a fun novelty. Next up, we have the infamous Sunbreakers for the Warlocks. Yes, Xur sold these a lot of times in the past, but to be fair, they are pretty good. Hits with melee replenish grenade energy, increase reload speed with special weapons, again, pretty good, and increases the duration of your solar grenade. If you like solar grenades because you like to cancel off areas as your Sunslinger class, then these are definitely for you. This will double the amount of time that your solar grenade sits there, basically blocking off entire choke points or backing off enemies so that you can potentially revive your teammates. Also, this works really well on bosses if they're very slow or can't move. Intellect at 79 to 85. Once again, it's a pretty low stat roll since the max is 113. Xur has been known to sell these, so if you want to pass on these for now, that'd be pretty good. You wait for a higher stat roll. And then next we have Dragon's Breath. It's an exotic rocket launcher that was introduced in the Dark Below. Its special perks are it can hold 3 shells in the tube, and rounds fired from this leave a solar flare upon detonation. Please note that if you have the Sunbreaker gauntlets on, this does not increase the solar flare fired from the rocket, only from your solar grenades. This is not a very good rocket launcher. It has a very high blast radius, and does quite a bit of damage, but it has a very low velocity, and it has no tracking on it. Not to mention it has no proximity detonation, so you're going to have to dumbfire this thing everywhere. And if you miss your target, you're kind of in a bad spot, which just makes this a bad choice altogether. I wouldn't recommend this unless you collect. Next up we have our exotic shard, and then our exotic chest engram. You need some chest exotics? Well, here's a chance to get some. Upgraded exotics. The Acleophage Symbiote. I said it last week, this is a very good hunter helm with a discipline of 119 to 127. If you bought this last week with the low stat roll and didn't upgrade it, this is definitely the time to upgrade it. Helm's max stat roll is 128. This is just shy of that by 1 point. This is almost a maximum stat roll. Definitely upgrade this if you need to. Lucky Raspberry. upgradable to 121 to 130 intellect. Um, this is a very, very low stat roll for chest pieces. The maximum chest piece stat roll is 169. If you need to level this up, go ahead. It's actually a very good chest piece, but for that stat roll, you might be okay waiting. You can also upgrade the crest of the Alpha Lupi. This is an okay stat roll. It's only 10 off from the max. You could hold off because I believe Xur actually sells this upgrade quite a bit. Then we have no get backup plans, 80 to 86 strength. Again, a low stat roll. Apotheosis Veil, discipline at 93 to 100. This is a very low stat roll. I wouldn't recommend upgrading this. And we actually have an upgrader for the Sunbreakers. I believe this is it's 1 point higher than the one that you can buy. I definitely don't recommend you buying and then upgrading it for that 1 extra point. It's totally not worth it. Then we have Bad Juju, Might Multi-Tool, Thorn, Patience and Time, Thunderlord, and Super Good Advice. Then for his Curios, we have Pulse Rifle Telemetry, Fusion Rifle Telemetry, Rocket Launcher Telemetry, Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil, and Heavy Ammo Synths. Thanks for joining me this week, guys, and I'll see you next week.